Alright, so I'm making a video about this situation with this YouTuber called at, at Chris Pratt 5. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I meant Quinn Pratt. I'm so sorry, but you know what I mean. Okay, so anyways, he has this little situation with his HOA about his service dog. And I made this little slides presentation, about, going over some of the laws and how the HOA may or may not be wrong. Now, I don't have any real legal, legal advice because I'm a child and I'm, definitely no lawyer. But this is why the HOA is wrong as D's. And the case can be closed with a few simple laws. Also, this is only the first part. And also, I made this on my phone. Please don't bully me. Okay. Anyways, moving on. ADA laws show that Quinn Pratt should be legally allowed to own that dog and keep it in, the town, I guess, no matter what the breed is. According to ADA.gov, the dog is protected under the law that states that service dogs should be able to go wherever the public can go. ADA.gov states, under the ADA, state and local governments, businesses, and nonprofit organizations that serve the public generally must allow service animals to accompany people with disabilities in all areas of the facility where the public is allowed to go. Even though it may sound like it has no correlation to my previous statements, it does bring up the fact that animals should be allowed in public spaces. So who's to say they shouldn't be allowed in homes? Obviously, I'm assuming Mr. Pratt brings them out to deal with whatever disability he may have. But now, if he brings them out, then they're just protected with the whole public spaces law. And, I'm assuming that's how it works. Some clear evidence. Under the ADA, state and local governments, businesses, and nonprofit organizations that serve the public accompany people with disabilities in all areas of the facility where the public is allowed to go. For example, in a hospital, it usually would be inappropriate to exclude a service animal from areas such as patient rooms, clinics, cafeterias, or examination rooms. However, it may be appropriate to exclude a service animal from operating rooms or burn units where the animal's presence may compromise a sterile environment. So, obviously, with that in mind, if pretty much it's usually only appropriate in a freaking hospital to keep them out of, things just to keep somebody alive, it doesn't sound very, right or ethical for the HOA to keep a service dog out of the freaking town, public spaces. Now, all of that is one part. There's definitely a bunch of things that could be brought up. Some things that could possibly get the HOA fined. First, we should talk about the whole kidnapping thing. And I think one of his, second most recent videos, I think on YouTube at least, he does talk about the HOA trying to kidnap his dogs, allegedly. So, there are a lot of things to break down, so I'm just gonna start with the kidnapping. So, we don't have much evidence to prove that they, aka the HOA, was trying to kidnap the dog other than just, storytelling. For that fact alone, I'm probably not going to have the most legal advice about it. However, I should mention that trying to kidnap anyone, even if they're a pet, actually, my grammar sucks. I'm so sorry. I made this in 10 minutes. I'm so sorry. That's supposed to be their, as in they apostrophe AR. Wait, no, not AR. I meant RE. I'm sorry, I'm kind of sick. But anyways. For that fact alone, I'm probably... Okay, anyways. However, I should mention that trying to kidnap anyone, even if they're a pet, should lead to legal consequences. It's pretty obvious it's illegal, which is why I won't loom over this for too long. Obviously, if this situation lands to a court case, Mr. Pratt could use this against them. Second thing to bring up. The petition. According to this video, aka the link is right there, Mr. Pratt does seem to bring up this situation where the HOA was sending people around to sign a petition to get rid of the dog. That's just simply not right. It's not very morally or ethically correct, you know? Obviously, it's fine to make petitions or whatever, but when it's targeting a single person, it does become a bit of a problem. You could possibly sue the HOA for harassment since they're targeting you and your dogs alone. I am not sure about any of this. I literally just went on to Google for like 5 minutes and like searched stuff up. So, yeah, that's about it. Anyways, part 2 coming soon. Hopefully I'll have more legal advice about that. Anyways, to wish you the best. Okay, goodbye. Plug.